Guys, today I'm joined by Matt Teter. Matt, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Claire. Thanks for having me.
No, thanks ever so much for joining. I mean, obviously, I know you. We know each other pretty well. But if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself to everybody that's listening, just explain a little bit about who you are.
Yeah, my name is Matt Teter. I'm a leadership coach here in the United States for MAPS Coaching. Proud and excited to be a partner in the inaugural MAPS coaching company outside the United States, which is in the UK. And so, director of coaching for MAPS in the United Kingdom. And that's really, I live here in Austin, Texas with my wife and our two cats and our two dogs. And that's probably the shorthand version of who I am.
Okay, fantastic. Well, obviously, you mentioned MAPS coaching there, and there'll be a lot of people watching that won't really know
Sure.
exactly what that is. So, would you mind sort of elaborating a bit around what MAPS coaching is?
Yeah, MAPS Coaching is the largest one-on-one real estate coaching company in the world. We coach more than 4,200 clients on a weekly basis, one-on-one. And between Bold and other programs that we have, we serve typically over 100,000 clients in some capacity on an annual basis. MAPS is actually an internal division or department or segment, so to speak, of Keller Williams Realty International. So Keller Williams has a coaching company inside of it, and MAPS is that company. And we've been operating in some capacity for roughly 14 years, 15 years at the one-on-one capacity plus group plus Bold and some of the other products that we offer. And so that same concept is being grown and developed with the growth and development of the United Kingdom, Keller Williams in the United Kingdom, and the region that we have in the UK.
Yeah, which me and my team are certainly benefiting from, definitely. But why would you say somebody needs a coach?
Yeah, so I think it's a great question, and I particularly I was a team leader in our company, which is in the United Kingdom we call that a director, right? And so in an office, and I earned the right to be able to coach other people in that role. And so at this point, just to end that conversation, I've had the ability to coach more than 300 leaders in that role and the ownership role, in regional roles, and in other roles inside of our company. And so the reason why those people, right, myself included, I've had a coach for 7 years, and people in those roles would need a coach is because one, the level of responsibility that individual has, it would be very difficult for them to have an objective viewpoint that was effective about everything, right? So the requirement for a leadership position, you think about it, they're growing the business, they're leading the business, they're taking care of potential legal issues or challenges that exist within the business. They're growing other people's businesses and leading other people. They're leading a team. They're developing departments and divisions. They're launching segments of the business. And for your background and track record to check every one of those boxes perfectly would be fantastic. It would also be absurd, right? So part of the reason why we need a coach is the level of responsibility that we carry in leadership in an organization like ours. And to be honest, in organizations around the world and in really every company is typically beyond the reach of our current experience. And so a coach is providing our ability to do that. The second reason why people need a coach is that humans operate at a higher level of performance with accountability. You know, if you think about it, if you go and work out, right, you're probably going to do a great workout. And if you're habitually working out and you have a routine, I'm sure it's excellent. If we immediately introduce a trainer into that workout, you will do more at a higher level of efficiency, often even in a shorter period of time. And why is that? Because we've introduced somebody to hold you accountable to the correct form, hold you accountable to, right, escalating your weight, where if you're by yourself, you might feel tired and say, I'll just do what I did before, right? Yeah. And it's challenging you, right, to be the best version of yourself to achieve whatever fitness goal you'd have. That's why we have a coach in our fitness and our workout, right? If you wanted to eat healthier, well, there's a lot to understand there. Food is not complicated, yet it's maybe not as simple as we think. So if we introduce a nutritionist, it's likely you'll eat the right portions and you'll eat healthier and you'll eat on time and you won't overeat. And yet, if you do, you'll have somebody to help correct that and you'll achieve a goal in your health faster than if we do on our own and we get a little bit lazy and we say, oh, I'll just eat this cheat meal or this cookie or this ice cream. So the same reason why a nutritionist would be helpful, right? Why a psychologist or therapist could be helpful for our thinking, why a personal trainer can be helpful, right? In all the things in our lives is why someone would have a coach in their business, right? Because they can perform. It's not about a lack of performance or people with coaches can't perform. It's that they're making a decision to perform at a higher level, understanding that accountability to their goals will help them achieve that faster.
Absolutely. Look, you're one of the most passionate, motivated guys I think I've ever met, and that definitely comes across when you coach me. I can't help but get carried along with that passion, and it absolutely motivates me. But what is it that drives you? Where does that come from, that passion?
Oh, I appreciate that question. First of all, there's a American commentator and former football coach at Notre Dame. His name is Lou Holtz, and he said, it's easy to be a great coach when you have great players. And so, in partnering with somebody like yourself and the people that I have the privilege to partner with, it's not complicated. It's not hard to generate motivation or passion when you're working with people that are clear on their own goals, right? Or desire to become clear on their own goals, that have personal motivation to be more successful, and are coachable, asking for help, right? They want the help and understand that their feedback that they get is not critical of why they can't perform. It's critical of how they can perform at their best. So I'm motivated by the fact that in being objective, or as objective as you can be, and looking at my own life, my lifestyle, my relationship with my wife and with my family, my thinking, my income, my opportunity, the things we're able to do, our travel, our experiences, all have changed, grown, and developed from me being coached by primarily changing the way I think and therefore changing the way I act. So because it's happened for me, because I've experienced it, it's one of those things where you want to pay it forward and you want to partner with other people, right, to be able to do the same thing. That's part of where the passion comes from. The second thing is I fundamentally believe in people. I believe that people have unlimited potential, and really it's about helping them get to clear personal goals, right? What do they want? And once they get clear on that, partnering with them to take the proper steps, right, in the right order to be able to execute in a pathway of getting what they want in the most efficient period of time. I guess the selfish reason is that the most powerful thing in the world that you can receive is an honest and authentic thank you. Yeah. Right? Getting paid for what you do is great, and having awards and recognition is great, and those things have their places, and yet helping someone get what they want, helping them provide for their family, helping them see a new future, and saying thank you is the fundamental reason that I do what I do.
Well, thank you, because you've definitely changed my life. I've got a long way to go for sure, but I'm achieving at a level I never thought possible, and that is because of you. So thank you very, very much. And thank you for joining today as well, and just giving everybody a better understanding of MAPS coaching and why it's so fundamentally important if you want to achieve at a higher level. So thanks, Matt. I really appreciate you. Oh,
you're very welcome. And if people want to explore more, I'm sure you'll find a way to connect them with me. And we're excited. We're always taking new clients, and we'd love to be able to help and support more people in the UK to achieve what they desire to achieve.
Absolutely. I'll make sure that I relay all of your information to anybody that wants to hear it. But thanks for your time, Matt. I really appreciate you.
Excellent. Thanks so much.